So the most popular thing you hear from a new agent, from anybody that's doing real estate, first thing you hear is renting is bad. I'm here to tell you that renting is not bad. All right, so let's get into it.
I could feel it in my bones. There was something
I'll tell
going.
you why renting is not bad. Renting is not bad because it needs to be transitional house. Renting is good for you for a period of time. Some of us are trying to figure out where we want to live, trying to figure out the area, we're trying to understand the space. So it's okay and it's good for you to rent in that time, because you might be living inside town, you're like, I don't like this because it's not more for family, it's more for partying. It's not based for that. Some areas are more fixed for like single people who don't have any kids, because there's so much areas like downtown Orlando. Like that's like a lot of people who are single just live down there. But if you want something that's more like family based, you might want to get a feel. You just move to the city or you're just trying to understand. But let's get to this point. If you are still renting for 10 years and you still haven't figured it out to buy either an investment or a primary home, that becomes then a problem, because you wasted 10 years of rental money that you could have used to make a deposit or paid down on a home. So renting is not bad absolutely whatsoever. Figure out what you want to do before you buy a house and understand the area where you want to live, and don't rush it. It's okay. So I know that's the first thing we hear is why rent, when you can buy a house for the same amount or less. Yeah, that's cool, but you need to, as a buyer or you for yourself, understand what kind of investment and purchase you are making. So make sure that you're taking your proper time to understand it. Now, don't do this for 10 years. Let's build equity, let's grow, because we as a people, us, are behind the 8 ball. Demographics and statistics show that Blacks and Latinos are the most renters. So we need to start getting some ownership and maybe have other people rent. However, we need to start doing things that gives us investments. So rent until you feel like, hey, this is the time for me to buy. Rent if you're trying to understand the area. Rent if you want to save more money. Rent a room, rent a house, whatever you need to do. Renting is not bad, okay? Until you figure out what you want to do. Once you figure out what you want to do, go purchase a home, okay? Or invest in property. Real estate full circle.